Drug use and addiction is an overlooked and severe issue within many high school students' lives, and it needs the help of individuals in and outside of the high school to help prevent individuals who are on the drug addiction road. The purpose of today's speech is to persuade the audience to be aware and help the numerous high school students who deal with drugs or in the drug industry. Drugs are a serious matter. They cause severe damage, family separation, death, and the thrown away life. I have witnessed several family members and friends who have gone through the drug addiction road. They have come face to face with death without us even realizing or knowing how to prevent the situation. Let's begin by addressing the issue I have presented and discover many factors surrounded by this issue. High school students are continually surrounded by drugs in and outside of the high school, with very few people to help them in the addiction or steer them away from drugs. Drugs are shared in high schools and in teens' lives without anyone knowing how to prevent it or deal with it. At least 30% of high school students, if not more, use, are offered, or sold drugs in one school semester, without any programs to help them and only a few that will support them. Family, friends, and authority, it's time to step up and address the issue within the school hallways. Drugs cause several heartbreaking issues: family separation, failing grades, irrational actions, and death. The first thing a drug can cause is failing grades. Students who smoke marijuana are more likely to have lower grades. Students who use drugs in heavy teen years reduce their IQ by at least 8 points. Cite justthinktwice.gov. A study done on 12th graders between the ages of 16 and 18 who dropped out of high school were users of alcohol, marijuana, cigarettes, and other illicit drugs. Illicit drugs for dropouts are higher than the children who are in school, the percentages being 31.49% compared to 18.2%. Drugs interfere with normal traffic patterns in the brain and the neutron stimulators that are used in the brain. The second thing that drugs can cause are irrational actions. They cause youth violence, criminal actions, hanging with the wrong group, breaking curfew, mood swings, mood disorder, and lots of anxiety. Cite ncbinlm.nih.gov. Another situation, a heartbreaking situation that drugs can cause, is death. As of 2013, overdose was killing more teens in the United States than vehicle wrecks. Cite learn.genetics.utah.edu. Drugs kill the brain and blind receptors in the brain system, which eventually slows down the brain. Drugs can kill the heart, which automatically lead to heart attacks. Drugs also, consisting of nicotine, can paralyze many muscles in someone's body. Now that we have discussed the issue of drugs and the drug use, we can continue on to focus on the solution of the heartbreaking problem. Drugs, in addition, are an overlooked, severe issue in high school students' lives that need the attention and help of individuals inside and outside of the high school to prevent those who are in drug addictions. The first thing to take place to prevent high school use and departure inside the school is to up the security within the school. Distribution of drugs happen in and outside of the schools and in the parking lots. With upping the security, those situations can be reduced. Having a child in high school sign pledges to not bring drugs or not use drugs in school can only work so far, if not at all. Therefore, law enforcement gets the message across and is a vital asset that has the ability to help many kids stay clear of drugs. Schools can be connecting with guardians and parents of students and help provide more programs to fight the use of drugs within schools and teenagers. Parents need to ensure that their child understands the rules and guidelines at home and within the school. Steps that can be taken is knowing the teen's activities, who the friends they are hanging out with, establishing rules, and knowing the consequences when those rules are breaking. Also ensuring that your child knows the consequences in heartbreaking situations that can occur because of drugs. Along with talking to high school parents and the importance of it, setting up programs in and outside of the high school is a realistic and capable idea to help teens. The last step that can be taken is encouraging friends of friends to help each other and provide a safe place for a student who is facing this situation. Having classes set in place to help students know how to help a friend who is struggling or learn how to identify the signs of someone who is using drugs can equip several students within a school. Now that we have discussed several techniques on how to help prevent drug use and distribution inside and outside of the high school, let's explain the benefits of this solution. The solutions have benefits including better health, higher grades, better environments, stronger friends and relationships, and a stronger, more fervent life. Students will live a healthier life mentally and physically. It also includes better health. The brain stays healthier, less emotional mood swings, less irrational actions, and a happier, more wholesome lifestyle. Along with not using drugs comes better environments. You are not as placed in many unsafe and unmonitored situations as often. You are more honesty about where you are going, and you are unlikely of being placed in a situation surrounded by drugs on your own time outside of school. Chronic use of drugs leads to many and several diseases, such as anxiety, depression, aggression, and hallucinations. Without the use of drugs, these things will not occur as often. Drugs lead to also physical failures. Substances affect the brain significantly, destroying the brain cells, killing the cells, and eventually damaging and vitally damaging the organs within the body. We have covered several points today, including the issue, the solutions, and the benefits. Therefore, it's time to take action and make a difference. Drugs are a prevalent issue in the society today that causes numerous problems. However, placing stricter rules and ensuring support from high school students, families, and friends can help teenagers break free of the addiction of drugs and head down the better road without drugs. Students and friends can help their friends who are going through drug addiction by checking in on them, encouraging them, and noticing any signs that may occur. Parents can help their students by checking in with the school and knowing that they are preventing any types of drug within the school. Also, they can be checking in with their children and noticing any signs that may occur because of drugs. People are dying, lives are changing, and hearts are being broken because of just one decision. Therefore, whether you have a small or big part, it is time to take a step and a stand for these children and these families to save their lives. Thank you.